Hello kids, in this video I'm going to explain the poem Tiger by Leslie Norris. The poem is about a tiger that is very beautiful, but it is caged in a zoo. It shows the pitiful condition of the tiger. A tiger, being a fearless and powerful animal, feels helpless in the powerful cage. He cannot show his power to the visitors of the zoo. The cage life has totally changed his personality. The main intention of the poet is to say that a tiger is famous for his fearlessness and freedom, but his life can be saddened only due to human beings. He stalks in his vivid stripes, the few steps of his cage, on pads of velvet quiet, in his quiet rage. In the first stanza, the poet talks about the poor condition of the tiger in the cage. In a zoo, the tiger walks in the limited room provided in the cage. He can only take few steps. There are stripes on his body which can be easily noticed. His paws are soft like velvet. He does not make any sound while walking due to his pads of velvet. We can feel here that the tiger is silent, but he is very angry inside being captured in the cage. He should be lurking in the shadow, sliding through the long grass, near the water hole where plump deer pass. In the second stanza, the poet says that the cage is not the appropriate place for a tiger, as it is not his natural habitat. We can say that he is a victim of the human cruelty. Instead of being in the cage, tigers are generally found sitting under some bushes or long grasses near water bodies to look out for his prey, like deer coming there to drink water, and he can slide silently through the grass and catch his prey. So, the tigers should be free to their natural habitat where they can lead their lives naturally. He should be snarling around houses at the jungle's edge, baring his white fangs, his claws, terrorizing the village. In the third stanza, the poet explains that the tiger's activity should be sitting at the jungle's edge near the village. He may terrorize the people passing that way by showing his sharp teeth, baring its claws, and producing a roaring sound of anger. By this activity, the tiger prevents the human from the forest. They don't want human interruptions in their habitat. So, this act of tiger is to instill fear in the minds of people that the jungle belongs to them. But he is locked in a concrete cell, stalking the length of his cage, ignoring visitors. He hears the last voice at night, the patrolling cars, and stares with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. In the last stanza, the poet shows sympathy towards the unpleasant situation of the tiger in the concrete cell. No matter how hard he tries, he is unable to come out due to the strong bars fixed at the concrete cell. So, his strength is locked up behind the bars. His situation inside the cell makes him have no interest in the visitors. He does not show any interest in the sound created by the patrolling cars of the zoo authorities. The poet has shown him staring at the shining stars with his brilliant eyes. The poet thus tries to raise a moral issue here and presents a strong case against cruelty of humans for the animals kept in cages. The poet conveys that the animal, which is known for its fearlessness and freedom, has to spend his life in a cage because of human beings who derive pleasure by looking at him from the safety of a cage in a zoo. Thank you.